It takes like a calm approach. You have to cherish every moment. This is what it's all about. And I think if we can come together and keep playing as a team, like we've been doing lately, and we have a really good shot to make a good run.
Stephen and Eric, Michael Cohen from the Sun Sentinel. You mentioned that it was kind of like a second life to hear that you guys were hosting a big boost for morale. Where were you guys when you found out, and kind of what was the emotion like when you first got the news that you would be hosting?
Well, actually, we found out in the team meeting after the game against Georgia Tech. Coach Morris told us that we were hosting, so it was kind of like we were upset about losing the game, of course, but then I think it kind of got our minds off that game right away, and it kind of flipped to the NCAA tournament, and I think it was a good time to tell us because it got us off that and got us started getting us focused right then.
That was perfect.
Jim, I wanted to ask you about O'Brien. Where is he at in terms of his health? I know he's been playing, but where is he at, and where do you foresee him playing maybe this weekend? Just talk about him in general.
Well, first of all, he's done everything he possibly can do to get ready to play, but he wasn't able to practice yesterday, so that's not a good thing. We didn't practice Monday. Tuesday, we didn't hit because we got rained out before we started our BP. And Wednesday, yesterday, he couldn't hit, so that's not a good sign. I don't know where he's at. Last time I saw him, he was getting treatment. He told me he felt better. He texted me last night and then I called him because I'd rather talk and text sometimes. So I called and said, "Tell me what your text means. I feel better." And he'd done some treatment. He felt better. He's actually trying to do some swings today. He'll see Dr. Kaplan later this afternoon. It's nothing that he can't do that will hurt him, physically, other than being able to deal with the pain and he's having trouble rotating his wrist when you swing, when you follow through. So it's creating pain, and he's having to let go of the bat, and so it's just a question of how much pain he can tolerate and how he feels. And and hitting's a thing where you need to feel good because it's the hardest thing to do in any sport. And so I don't know. I'm hoping when I wake up and come to the ballpark tomorrow that he goes, I can play. But he swung the bat better last week in the ACC tournament on the first day than he did the second, third day.
So this may be a situation where if this was mid-season, he might not play.
For sure, of course, he may not. But it's do or die now, and if he can play, we want him in the lineup. One of those things because he's a force when he's healthy. We all know that.
Is he back at first base, or where do you see him playing?
He'll either be at first base or DH, one of the two. He actually bothered him a little bit catching ground balls yesterday, which I was very surprised when he told me that. And if that bothers him, then he will not play first base, I assure you. Because the number one thing we need is his bat in the lineup.
I think your winning percentage here is about 90% in the postseason. Jim, do you guys feel somewhat invincible here in the postseason?
No, I never feel invincible, to be honest with you. I'm always worried, and the players feel that, and that's good. But for me, as a coach, you're always worried. When the game's over with, you start worrying about the next one. That's me anyway. I enjoyed about 5 seconds the win, and then I'm turning the page and I'm trying to figure out how to get ready, and I'm concerned. I don't know what the right word's worried. I'm concerned and trying to get prepared for the next game, whoever it may be, and meeting with the coaches and trying to figure out how to get it done. So I'm never overconfident personally. I can tell you that.
You've been through this so many times, a postseason run. What are the keys? What does it take